So it is Talk About It Tuesday. I'm here today to kind of give you some tips. I've got like 10 tips on how to kind of manage your day when you have chronic illness, because it's not easy. I mean, some days when you just feel like you're not even going to be able to get out of bed. I mean, I hear you, sister. I hear you. So basically, I had this idea because I was trying to do like little tricks, little things to help keep me motivated and help keep me going when I just kind of was too exhausted to do anything. So basically, we're gonna start with my first tip, which is to meditate. And you might think, oh, okay, that's just silly, to meditate. But I just started meditating again, and I do it right after I get up in the morning. I make myself a cup of coffee and have about half of it, and then I sit for about 5 minutes. I mean, it's only 5 minutes, and I just try to empty my mind and try to, make it a blank. As thoughts come in, you just kind of knock them away and concentrate on, like maybe one thing, be it your breathing or your heartbeat, or, that annoying sound that your cat makes when he's, wanting you, that scratch, scratch. Yeah, my cats are awesome. Yeah, I tried to meditate today with a cat in my lap wanting attention, so yeah. So we know it's not perfect. You just do what you can. And that's the important thing, is you just do what you can. And then we're going on to my next tip, which is go outside. Now, you may be thinking, go outside? What do you mean go outside? There are times, especially when I'm not feeling well, that I might not have gone outside in days. And that is probably not the best thing to do, even if you're feeling really, really bad. I mean, if you can manage to get up out of bed, off the couch, and go outside and maybe sit on your porch or sit on your deck, or, just even open up a window and let some fresh air on you and some sun, unless you have lupus, no sun. That really has a positive influence on your well-being, your mental well-being, and it just helps you feel more alive and refreshed. And I've noticed every time that I do that I make myself go out, and it doesn't have to be a long time. I mean, it's the middle of winter. Some places they're socked in with snow. I mean, you don't want to be going out there for half an hour and sitting in the snow, but you can open your front door and just walk out and take a few deep breaths. I mean, that's all it is just, that little bit, just that little bit. So next thing that I do is I break my chores down. There are times I can't really do everything. I mean, if it comes to unloading the dishwasher, I can't unload an entire dishwasher at once. So I might grab a dish here, grab a dish there as I walk past it and put a few things away. So this way it's been broken down into small bits. It's more manageable. And then sometimes before I know it, my dishwasher is completely empty. And it's the same, like if I have to go to the bathroom and I've got a few things that belong in the bathroom that are sitting around me, I'll just, pick up those few little things, take them with me while I go to the bathroom, and then that's just another little thing done. So, and it doesn't have to be much. It doesn't have to be much at all. I mean, just any little thing that you do that can make you, feel like you've at least accomplished something. And that will help with, your feeling, because I know sometimes we're like, oh, I can't do anything. I feel like shit. My house looks like shit. I just can't stand this. And, it's okay. It's okay if you really don't feel well and you just can't get up and you just can't, but if you can, just take that little plate and put it in the sink. I mean, that's one thing, pick your underwear up, throw them in a hamper. That's it. I mean, you don't have to make it anything more complicated than that. Oh, sorry, cat. So the next tip I have, number 5, is share the load. So this is what I did when my kids were younger. I had a friend who was a school teacher, and then I was going to college. we shared the load. We got together, like every other night, one of us would make dinner and share it with the other. We shared babysitting. We shared chores sometimes. Sorry. Honey, down. Gotta get rid of the kitty. If you have someone that you can do that with, I mean, take advantage of it. You know, it's easier to have somebody give you a hand with something. A burden shared is a burden halved. And sometimes you just can't do it alone. You just need a little bit of a hand. So give that a try if you're able to. I mean, and I understand that in some areas, your friends might not live close to you. You know, you might not be able to, but if you can do that, you know, at least try. And then who knows, you know, maybe there'll be a neighbor who can offer for something like, you know, maybe take care of your yard work in exchange for, you know, you bringing over some pastries every now and then or something, or sharing a meal. So actually that was number 4. So number 5. Number 5 is breathe. Okay, guys, let's just take a breath. I mean, we get ourselves so wound up and tight with, you know, our anxiety and our need to be perfect, our need to get things done, that we don't always remember to breathe properly. You know, just deep down into the diaphragm, fill it all up, you know, do 5-10 breaths. I mean, that will really, really make a difference in how you feel and your outlook. I mean, when you have enough oxygen, things look a little bit better. And that leads up to number 6, self-care. Okay. You might be thinking, but I do self-care. I know a lot of us don't. A lot of us, we put off washing our hair. We put off taking showers. We will do everything for everyone else and we won't do anything for ourselves. And that's not good. I mean, for me, I had been putting off like simple things like brushing my teeth. I'd say, oh, I don't have time. I don't have time. Pick something that you're really bad at putting off and just put it on a planner, and just when that day comes and you know that you need to do it, tell yourself you have to do it this day. You have to wash your hair. You have to at least, you know, maybe run a wash rag around the body. Just something, because when you've done something for yourself, I mean, even just the fact of putting hand lotion maybe on your hands, that is self-care and something that we don't always think to do. So just do something nice for yourself. Do something that is purely for yourself. I mean, at the very least once a week. I mean, if you can do it every day, that would be awesome. But I know sometimes, you know, you just can't do anything. So, and that means number 7 is make a list. Now, there are lots of different ways to make a list. Now, I started, I have a couple things. Let me bring that up. I have a planner, and this is my planner, and that has like things that I need to do. So I have this here, you know, these are like the daily things that I need to do. So I try to do what's in my planner. I mean, it's not possible. You can't always do what's on your list. So just maybe pick one off here and there. I mean, that works. And then also remember there's a difference between a daily list and a long-term list. I have, let me pull this up. I have this, which has, you know, things to do daily, and then it has long-term. I mean, the to-do later, these are things that I would put down that, like, I need to organize my pantry, so I'm going to put that on the to-do later. It's not an essential item, you know, but it would be nice for me to, you know, have that done. So having, you know, 2 lists, you know, one for now, one for, you know, long-term, can help you break things down and help you remember, because I don't remember everything. I get very bad with memory. And I know a lot of you guys out there have the same issue. I mean, it's not easy to remember everything. So now moving on from making a list, number 8 is to journal. And see, I have another one. I do small bits of, you know, the lists and stuff in my planner, but my journal is where I write down like what I've done for the day. Let's see, a little bit of, you know, things that happened, so that, you know, I kind of keep track of where I'm going and kind of check progress, because, you know, you don't always know what progress you're making if you don't keep track of it. So with this, with my journaling, it segues into number 9, because give yourself a break. I mean, we can't do everything, and you might have your lists made and you might have everything written down that you're going to do, and sometimes you don't get anything done on that list, and it's okay. What I do in my journal is I write down what I've actually accomplished. So if you write down what you actually did, whether you breathed, whether you brushed your teeth, washed your face, every little thing, I mean, got clean clothes on, that is something that you accomplished. That is something that you did, and you should give yourself credit for that. And as we go, give yourself credit. I mean, sometimes you can feel down on yourself, and that you can feel like useless and hopeless. And I understand, because it's hard. It really is hard. It is hard just waking up in the morning and dealing with your body and your brain with how it is. But give yourself credit. You breathed. You know, you did something. You smiled maybe at your husband or your wife or at your children. I mean, just every little thing that you do matters. Every little thing that you do counts. And so give yourself credit for it, because, you know, you're pretty damn awesome. Especially, you know, if you're dealing day to day with these issues. Hey, you go, girl. I'm right here. I'm behind you, and I understand. So these are my 10 little tips for, you know, kind of trying to manage my day, trying to, you know, and I don't do them all the time. I mean, I admit, I had the same ponytail in my hair for 4 days. Yeah. Today I washed my hair. So hey, yay for me. I washed my hair. And I know people who don't have to deal with this. Maybe they might not understand, but that was my accomplishment. And I did this video for you because I want to spread the love. All right, guys. This was Talk About It Tuesday with the 10 tips for self-care and how to manage your day. You guys go out there and be the great, wonderful people you are. Bye-bye.